Today we're going to look at 10 different devices that you can buy in order to start making passive income in 2022. Okay, so first thing first, I want to specify these are not Bitcoin miners, meaning they won't make a lot of noise, they're not going to cost 10 grand to buy, they're not going to use a lot of electricity, and they're not going to produce a lot of heat. So these are really like stuff that you can have in your home. I do actually have a couple right here spread around the apartment, and once they're plugged in, put in the corner, you don't even notice them at all. Secondly, I want you to understand what I mean exactly by crypto mining passive income. I'm talking of buying a small piece of equipment between $300 and $3,000, receiving it, plugging it in, and getting some... Yoink! That was super loud. I'm talking about putting a little bit of an upfront investment in order to then receive a device that will mine crypto for you and get you passive income daily. Our first device is going to be a Helium miner, the one I just flicked off the wall. Give me a sec. So Helium miners, unlike other projects, aren't manufactured by one single manufacturer, meaning there's a couple different brands. I think we're actually up to like 30 different brands that manufacture them. Personally, I have the Bobcat Helium miner. How this one works is it's actually a relay for Internet of Things objects, meaning you'll plug it in, it comes with a little antenna, and it will communicate back and forth with objects that need to communicate through the internet, but not through Wi-Fi, through radio frequencies. So let's say, you know those super annoying scooters that you see everywhere on the sidewalks? Well, when someone unlocks a scooter, that scooter is going to communicate with the Helium miner and say, hey, I got unlocked, send that information back to the company, and you'll get a little fraction of the transaction. The profitability of these do depend a lot on where you're located, if you have a clear line of sight over a city, and what kind of antenna you pair your miner with. Earnings from these are anywhere between $1 a day and $15 a day. I've even seen some make $25 a day. It really depends on placement. These usually cost between $300 and $500, and a return on investment estimation would be between 3 and 5 months. Our second device is going to be none other than the Awair element. That I have the cardboard over there on the wall. Same as device number 1. This is not the actual project. This is just a device from a manufacturer, meaning Awair manufactures devices for the project that's called PlanetWatch. PlanetWatch is a worldwide air quality monitoring company. The Awair element collects all kinds of air-related data inside your apartment or your house, and then sends it back to PlanetWatch, and for that, daily, PlanetWatch sends you back 23 tokens. Nowadays, with the price of PlanetWatch being around 20 cents, that's going to be anywhere from $4 to $5 a day for a device that only costs $300. That's pretty good, not gonna lie. The only issue with these is in order to mine data, you actually have to buy a license for them. And at the time of making this video, PlanetWatch are not selling the license for the Awair element anymore, but they said that they might reopen the sales of license in the future. So keep an eye open for those because, in my opinion, these are really great. This video is sponsored by the subscribe button. If you do have any questions about any of the devices that I've talked about or am going to talk about, I am doing a live stream this Sunday, so just make sure to pop in there and let me know what's on your mind. For device number 3, let's keep going with a collection of data and reselling that information. So we're going to talk about none other than the WeatherXM project. I guess you could say WeatherXM is basically the PlanetWatch project, but with weather instead of just air quality. So you order a miner from them, which is actually just a weather station that you connect to your Wi-Fi, and it will slowly start earning you rewards. The device collects humidity, UV light, wind, the amount of rain that's coming down, all that kind of data, sends it back to WeatherXM, and they pay you for that data that they probably resell to clients. As of right now, their miners actually cost $390, and since the project hasn't officially launched, they're still in beta testing phase, we've got no clue of how profitable these are going to be. So as I said, we don't have an idea of how profitable they are so far. We don't even have the price of their token. But I do think it is an interesting project, and I will definitely keep an eye on this one. And as soon as I can buy one, I'm getting one stat. Device number 4, we're going out of your apartment and your house and into your car. we're going to talk about Dimo, which is nothing else than a little box that you plug on your car and collects the data from your car. And then I'm assuming resells it to car manufacturers, study labs, all those kind of things. I've just started taking a look at this project because it hasn't come to Europe yet, and I'm still living in France. But they did announce that they'll do a Europe launch soon. One thing I do like with this is it's plug and play and pretty much forget about it. One thing I do not like with this is that unfortunately their way of sending the data is that it has to be always connected to your phone. From what I've read, that means that you have to have your phone in your car with the app started up every single time that you drive, which if you can't run it in the background is going to be a pain in the ass. As far as profitability goes, I'm not too sure yet as I haven't tried it myself, but I'm pretty sure that on YouTube you're able to find anything including that. Device number 5 is going to be none other than your computer. And I'm going to talk about a project called SCPrime. They are a project that are basically building a professional cloud server for Web3 applications. So that means that you run a program on your computer that's providing some storage for their project, and they will pay you daily for the amount of storage that you provide and the amount that is filled up. By the way, I've got videos on PlanetWatch, Helium, and SCPrime on my channel, so if you do want to go check those out, I'll leave links in the description. I do personally believe in the project. It hasn't launched yet. It launches in April, but you are still able to provide storage and get a small round of rewards just trying to test out the project. So that's what I'm doing with 16 terabytes. Yes, that's a lot of storage, but I want to make big money. And in my opinion, we could see this project go very far with a very, very high profitability if they are able to sign clients. Device number 6 is going to be any other than all the other air quality sensors that work with PlanetWatch. There are actually 4 types of sensors that work with PlanetWatch, not just the Awair element. The Awair element is a type 4 sensor, but there's 3 other types of sensors which cost more but earn more. I'm talking of instead of getting $4 daily, you can get $40 daily. These are more expensive, as I said, and usually cost between $1,000 to $4,000. So this really depends on your free capital to invest in a project like this, and I'm sure you'll make the best decision for your own situation. Device number 7 is going to be the MatchX M2Pro miner. This one's a bit more on the expensive side with a price tag of $2,500, but it'll make you between $11 and $13 a day, which is really, really good. The way it does that is a little bit like Helium, where it participates to the IoT network and Internet of Things. Remember, vocabulary, note that down. And one thing that I really like with this one is you can plug it in, let it do its thing, and you don't have to worry about it at all anymore. Kind of like the Awair element. Because with Helium that I talked about a little bit earlier, for instance, well, some days it'll go down for no reason, and sure, you don't have to do anything, it'll come back online all by itself, but it is a pain to receive a notification on your phone that your miner hasn't done anything for the past 6 hours. Another thing I like about the M2 Pro miner is that it's been around for a while. I remember Vosk Coin making a video about it like maybe a year and a half ago, and I've been trying to get my hands on one. Unfortunately, I'm moving out at the end of the month, and my first priority is going to be affording a couch. Device number 8, once again, none other than your own computer. And this one isn't going to be for everybody, but I'm going to talk about actual crypto proof of work mining through a website and an app called NiceHash. For this one, the profitability is going to be different for everybody because it's really going to be just a question of how much processing power does your computer have. Let's say you're a gamer and you have one of the latest NVIDIA graphic cards, you're going to be able to earn anywhere between $4 to $6 a day. On the other hand, if you have a computer from the 1970s, you're not even going to earn a cent. But if you have just an everyday computer laptop, I'm assuming you'll be able to make a tiny bit, maybe 20, 30 cents a day. So this one's really targeted towards my gamer peeps. Project number 9 is going to be none other than one I have already recommended. It's not going to be mining, it's going to be staking with Anchor Protocol. They pay you 20% yearly on whatever amount of crypto you're willing to stake on their website. One thing I do like with these guys is that you can take your crypto out at any moment. Unlike, for instance, crypto.com, where you stake, you're usually staking for a 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months period, plus the fact that 20% is really good. To give you an idea, most stock market traders usually make around 9 to 10% yearly, so 20% for doing nothing? Sign me up. But yes, this is going to be a more long-term investment and in some form replace your savings account. You're not going to like this one, but device number 10 is going to be none other than the famous like button. So this one won't bring much to you, but it might bring a lot to me. Because by hitting that like button, YouTube sees that you liked this video, and so it might recommend it to more people, and more views is more money, and more money allows me to buy a couch and more crypto mining devices so I can make more of the kind of videos that you guys like, where, for instance, 1 month with SCPrime, 1 month with Awair element. The more YouTube revenue I make, the more capital I have to invest in different projects, and then make quality videos for you guys. There is no actual device number 10, guys. So yeah, that's my pitch. We are trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of February. That would be 166 subscribers a day from now on. That's quite a lot. But hey, believe in your dreams, you know? I hope this video provided value to you guys. And if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. It was your boy Smokehelm, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.